Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Dog Trainer Shane here at KinderDog PDX, and we're going to talk about cleaning up your obedience using your markers. So, most folks, not everyone, they will ask their dog to do something like sit, and the dog doesn't do that. So they grab a piece of food. They will ask for the sit. The dog sits because they see the food. Once the dog does, they'll tell it good, pay the dog, and then the dog gets out of position and goes about his business. The problem with that is it's going to create obedience that isn't reliable and being bribed. So we want to, the obedience commands in general have a beginning, middle, and end. The beginning being the command itself, sit, down, place, and then the middle, which is our duration time for them to hold that position, and then yes, and then the end, right? The release cue. So I want to have the beginning, the middle, and the end. And I don't want to start with teaching the beginning. I want to start with teaching the end. So we need to develop a release cue. I like to use the word yes. And so by doing that, the dog, she's looking at me. I'm going to go, yes, reach in my pouch, pull out some food, and have the dog come and take it from my hand. I'm going to do that a bunch of times. So therefore, when I say the word yes, the dog is thinking about, I need to come take something from you. Likewise, I can then also condition a good marker where I'm like, good, and then I pay the dog right here. And so this is going to come in handy when we start to teach the beginning. So I teach the end by saying yes, right? And then when I'm ready to start to teach the beginning of the command, I can, so before I start to name it, I'm just going to guide the dog. I could use a food lure, but she wants to go onto the cot here because she knows it's valuable. She goes onto it. I'm going to go, yes. So she knows that getting on the board gets her paycheck. We do that enough times. She wants to go onto it like we saw right now. I can start to name it. So I'm going to be like, place. She gets on. Yes. So right now we've taught the beginning of place, right? She gets on the board, and also the end when it's time to come off. Next, I want to add the middle. So we're going to be like, place. Good. This is where I'm going to bring my food to her, and then we will follow it up with, yes. Come off and come take the food from me. This is what's going to help have clarity for the dog to know when the command is done, and also how long we want her to be on there. So by us telling her good means, hey, stay put. I'm going to bring a reward for you there. And I can increase this time, right? I can be like, good, pay, good, pay, good, pay. As time goes on, good, pay, good. Maybe I don't pay, but she's going to have the expectation that something is coming for her, right? Which I could then release her. But this is just the idea that there's a place. Got her on here. Good. The beginning, the middle, and then the end. Yes. So prime your marker word, especially your yes. You can teach your good when the action is happening, but start with your end, move to the beginning, and then add the middle. This is going to help clean up your obedience for whichever command you are really teaching, whether that be sit, down, place, the recall. This is what's going to really help make this clear for the dog of what your expectations are. So hope that helps. We will see you all later.